All right, guys, here we go. This one was, we said, we did this one in class. So every box, if every box was 2 miles, how far are these two spots apart? And we said this was like the market or the library or something. So this was, we make a triangle out of it. And we can count boxes that this is 8 and this is 6. So the pink numbers would be 64 and 36. You add the two straight sides together and you get 100 is the pink side over here. Take the square root. And this side is 10, but if that's 10 boxes long and every box is 2 miles, those two dots must have been 20 miles apart. All right, let's see. A over here is going down. Let me get my red in there. Okay, A is definitely going down, negative. B, let's see, it's going down. Okay, A is going down. How much is it going down? It's going down $2 every day. $2 every day. So it's going down $2. If you do something every day, that's your score, -2. B, undefined. We don't know if he's getting better or worse. He's stuck in time. C is also going down, but how much is it going down? It's going down $2 every 5 days. It's going down $2. So A and C both are losing $2, but C does it slower. A loses $2 in 1 day. C loses $2 in 5 days. So different score. D is going up. He's going up $2 in 3 days. Up $2 in 3 days. Up $2 in 3 days. E is a do nothing. He's not going up or down. He's the do nothing. Okay, so that's those guys. Now, for B and E, when we're writing equations, here's the x-axis. Here's the y-axis. For B and E, the straight up and down and straight sideways ones, B only hits the x-axis, right? It only runs into the red line, and it hits the red line, which is the x-axis right there. So B hits the x-axis, the red line. This is the x-axis. It hits the red line at 1, 2, 3, 4. So x equals 4. E only hits the y-axis. So for its one, it hits the y-axis at -1, -2, -3. So for E, y equals -3. All right, for the rest of them, this is y equals, for all the ones that are normal lines, normal diagonals, y equals my laundry and the baby's laundry. Now, you don't have to put the squares in the circles. Just, you have to remember, it's something with an x and then something by itself. Okay, let's see. My laundry score is always the slope. So this is where the -2 goes. This is where the -2/5 goes. This is where the 2/3 go. So you're halfway there. Now you just got to say, where is it on the blue line? Where does it hit the y-axis? A starts right down here at -3. C starts up here at +1, +2. And D starts right here at +1. All right, there you go. There's the equations. These ones, I don't know what the square root of 37 is, and I don't know what the square root of 83 is, but I know the pink numbers that they're between. This is between 36 and 49. This is between 81 and 100. Those answers are 6 and 7 and 9 and 10. So our answers are between 6 and 7 and 9 and 10. Now, where is it? This is as close to this guy as you can possibly get. So for this one, 6.1 is a good guess. Let's see, where is this one in this area? Well, we're 2 away from there. We're 17 away from there. We're really close to this guy. We're like way on this side. So maybe 9.1, 9.2, somewhere in that area. Let's actually see. I'm going to say the square root of 83. Let's see where it actually is. Oops, clear. Square root of 83. 9.1. So 9.1 was a better guess. It's way over there. 2 compared to 17? Yeah, we're way, way, way over here. 9.1 is a good guess. All right, over here. For all of these, you're going to tell me, how much does the guy make every day? Y equals, okay, this guy goes up 12 bucks. He started at 10 bucks, now he has 22, but it took him 4 days. So if you make $12 in 4 days, you make $3 every day. So that's your score. You make $3 every day. Now, on day 0, I don't care how much you make every day. You should have $0. You haven't worked yet. How do you have $10 on day 0? Because you started with $10, like maybe in your pocket or something. This guy, Y equals, he makes $42. Good for him. Did he make it in 1 day? That'd be sweet. No, he made it in 7 days. So it took him a while to make that. So he makes $6 every day, 42 divided by 7. So his score, he's a $6 worker. He makes $6 every day. If he makes $6 on every day, then after 7 days of work, he should have $42. School's over. Why does he only have $40? Because he started with negative $2. He started in debt.
Attention students, study hall has been moved to room 51 and 52. Once again, all students who need to attend study hall, you can report to room 51 and 52 today. Thank you.
All right, study hall. Here we go. This one, this person lost $8. If you had 40 and then you went down to 32, you lose $8. So maybe you're a gambler, or maybe you're, I don't know, you're losing money though. And you lost $8 in 4 days. So if you lose $8 in 4 days, you really lose $2 every day. So this guy's score is negative 2. He loses $2 every day. That's what he does. So if you lose $2 in every day, after 5 days, you should lose $10. How in the world do I still have positive $40? Well, if that means I started with $50, because if I add 50 onto negative 10, that's how I get all the way back up to 40. So I must have started with a lot of money in my pocket. So I started with 50. So I would have to add 50 to get all the way to 40. This one, tough. This one, he makes $3. He starts with 52 and he gets up to 55, but it took him 6 days. So he makes $3 in 6 days. This is not 2. Now, $3 in 6 days, we can reduce that. That is 3 times 1 and 3 times 2. This is 1/2. So this guy makes 50 cents a day, or he makes $1 every 2 days. He makes $0.50 every day. That's his score. He's $0.50, not even one full dollar. So if you work for 100 days and you make $0.50 every day, then we're going to multiply that. What's 1/2 of 100? After 100 days, you should have $50. But you have 52, which means you started with $2. All right, all these guys, the Pythagorean theorem ones. First thing we should do is turn them into pink numbers. 64, 100, 9, 16, 81, 49, 64, 16. Okay, the two sides that are touching the right angle, the two sides down here, this side and this side, the two sides that are touching down here, these are the sides you add together to make the third side. So I add this one and this one. I add this one and this one. Sometimes you don't know what you're adding. So this, it's something over here plus 64 is 100. So I have to subtract minus 64. The missing pink number over here is 36. Then when I take the square root of that at the very end to turn it back into a black number, that is 6. So make sure you're adding up the right sides. 16 and 9 together is 25. That's the pink number. Take the square root to turn it back into a black number, and the missing number is 5. Okay, over here, 81 and 49. I don't know that. 81 plus 49 equals 130 is the number. And yeah, we're adding these two together. That's what we did. Now we got to take the square root of that. I could just say the square root of 130 equals about 11.4. Over here, now notice it's these two that add together to make 64. Don't add 64 and 16. We're going to subtract 16 to find what's the missing piece. 64 minus 16 is 48. So it's 48 and 16 is 64. Okay, so square root, I have to take the square root of 48 to miss. So square root of 48 is about 6.9. There we go. All right, over here, all of these three start with a pirate square. What do I mean by that? There's the pirate square in this one. There's the pirate square in that one. There's the pirate square in this one. So all of them start with pi r squared. Pi r squared. Pi r squared. Now, to turn a circle into a sphere, or to turn a circle into a cylinder, I have to give it some height.
Ms. Lambert, please call 4283. Ms. Lambert, please call 4283.
I have to give it some height. I have to make it tall. So I just take what I have and I give it some height. Then this one, I'm going to start with a cylinder. I'm going to give it some height. I'm going to make it tall. So I'm going to make it tall. But then I got to crush the bottom. So then I got to crush the bottom. We'll do that in, I don't know, green. Then I got to crush the bottom so that we only have this. So we crush the bottom inwards. And when we crush the bottom inwards, we divide by 3, because now we only have this when we used to have this and this. We only have 1 out of the 3. So we're only 1/3 of what we were, so we divide by 3. Oh, here we start with a pirate square. We don't give the circle height. We turn a flat circle into a 3D circle, so we get rid of the 2 and put 3 to make it 3D, and there's that stupid fraction 4/3. So there's where we're at so far. For this one, pi is 3.14. The radius is not 6, the radius is 3. Remember, you die with the diameter, so times 3 twice times the height is 5. So here we go, calculator, 3.14 times 3 times 3 times 5 equals 47.1 units, 3D units. This one, 3.14 times the radius is 4 twice times 7 and then divide by 3. So 3.14 times 4 times 4 times 7 divided by 3 equals 117.2 units, 3D units. This one, 4/3 times 3.14 times the radius is not 15. The radius is half of 15. If I go 15 divided by 2, it's 7.5.
Jonathan Hernandez, please come to the outside.
Okay, 7.5 times 7.5, 3 times for this one. Okay, so here we go. 4 divided by 3 is the 4/3 times 3.14 times 7.5 times 7.5 times 7.5 equals 1,766 let's round up the 0.2 to 0.3 because of the 5 and say that's units, 3D units. There we go. This one, let's see. This guy has got -5 as his baby's clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where he starts right now. His slope is right here. This is -1, so he loses $1 every day. So from there, he loses $1. Tomorrow he's poor. Tomorrow he's poor, which means in the past he was richer. I just keep the pattern going. There's that guy. This guy, I don't see any baby's laundry, right? There's no baby's clothes for him. There's only my laundry, which means he starts, this is an invisible 0. He starts at 0. I'll make him right here. And he goes up $3, but it takes him 2 days. Up $3 every 2 days. Up $3 every 2 days. And if I continue that pattern backwards, this is where they hit. So on the x-axis, he hits right here at right there. On the y-axis, he hits right there. So on the x-axis and then the y-axis, on the x, he hits right here at -2. -2. And on the y-axis, he hits down here at -1, -2, -3. So we always put them in alphabetical order, x, y, -2, -3. That's where they hit, right there. Hi, hello. Okay, this is hi. This is hello. I can write this whole sentence and just take out the word hi and replace it with hello. So here we go. Oh, not that. 3x minus 3. Let's take out hi and write hello, not y. Okay, be careful. This one you have to be really careful on because this -3. When you're multiplying by a negative, it always switches your signs. So we have 3x's down here. Now, -3 times +2x is now -6x's. -3 times -5 switches the -5 to +15 equals -6. All right, this is where I saw a lot of kids mess up in class 2. If you combine 3x's and -6x's, you combine them, the negatives beat the positives by 3. So this is -3x's. There's more negatives than positives. Plus 15 equals -6. Let's subtract the baby's clothes and move it over here. You don't need to make the shapes anymore if they don't help you. So -3x equals -21. -6 and -15, they're all on the negative team, so -21 divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. This kills that kills that. We got x equals negative kills negative. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So x equals 7. Now that we know x is 7, we go all the way back here, and y equals 2 times x is 7 minus 5, which is 14 minus 5, which is 9. So this is 7, 9. All right, how many answers? Let's see, we've got 5 x's on this side, we've got 5 x's on this side. All right, they're going to cancel each other out. This is a weird problem. Does 2 equal 2? Yes, it does forever. All right, I have 7 x's on this side. I have 0 x's over here. I don't see any x's over there, so they are not going to cancel out. This is a normal problem. This one, I see 8 x's on this side. I see 8 x's on that side. They're going to cancel out. Does 3 equal 0 over here? Do we have nothing over there? No, 3 does not equal 0. Not never. Over here, 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 equals. This is where you have to be careful again. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 times negative x is positive 3x's. I have positive 3x's over here. I have positive 3x's over there. They're going to cancel each other out. Does negative 6 equal negative 6? Yes, it does. Forever. All right, we need one of them to kill each other off. We can turn them both into 6's if I multiply this one by, let's say I multiply this one by 3 and this one by negative 2. This makes this 6x's plus 12y's equal 12. This one makes this negative 6x's because you multiply by 2 and then switch the sign. Multiply by 2 and switch the sign. This is negative 12y's equal negative 12. Now we compare them. The equal sign is right here. 6x's and negative 6x's, good. They killed themselves like we wanted to. Now we have 12y's and negative 12y's. Whoa, those also killed each other. So we have nothing on this side. We have no x's, we have no y's, we have no numbers, we have nothing on this side. 12 minus 12, 0. All right, so all the letters have gone away. Just like over here, when all the letters go away, you're going to have infinity or no solutions. All the letters have gone away. 0 equals 0? Yeah, always. Infinite solutions. These ones, let's do the easy ones first. Normal numbers, normal multiplication. 2.6 times 3.1 equals 8.06. Times powers rules, one less than multiplication is addition. This one, normal division, normal numbers, normal division, 7.13 divided by 3.1 equals 2.3 times powers rules, one less than division is subtraction, so times 10 to the third. All right, these ones kind of stink because there's no fast way to do it. This is 3.1. If I move it over 1, 2, 3 times, so that's 3,100. This is 5.2 if I move it over twice, so 520. 3,100 plus 520 is 3,620. If I want to turn that back into a power or a scientific notation, I put the decimal after the first one. So we've got 3.62. I'd have to move it over 1, 2, 3 times to get back to where I started. So times 3.62 times 10 to the third. This one would be 9.1 if I moved it over 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. So 9,100. Minus, this is 7.2 if I move it over 2 spots. So 720. So 9,100 minus 720 is 8,380. If I turn that into scientific notation, I put a decimal after the first number, so 8.38 times 10, once, twice, 3 times. There we go. And finally for this one, red corner, blue corner, blue corner, red corner, blue corner. Let's see, I see x's, the 2 x's are blues. The 2x plus 20 are reds, so that means they add up to 180. They're supplementary. They're not equal to each other. All right, let's see. We have 2x's and 2x's. We have 4x's plus 20 equals 180. I'm going to minus the 20, minus the 20. 4x's equal 160. divide by 4, and x's are 40s. Okay, x's are 40s. Now, if x's are 40s, that means this red corner right here, which is 2 40s, needs to be 80. So all the red angles are 80s. And all the blue angles need to be 100s because they add up to 180 with them. Okay, so now, this 5 y's need to equal 100. So 5 y's need to equal 100. So I'll divide by 5, and y equals 20. This, where am I looking for? A's. 9a's plus 19 is 100. 9a's plus 19 equals 100. Let's subtract 19. Subtract 19. 9a's equal 81. I'm going to divide by 9. And a's are 9s. All right, there we go. Good luck on a quiz tomorrow.